Hello, 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 and welcome back to All the Mods number 9. The regular edition. We are in our starter square, and we have a bit of starter power because I had to prepare some things for the day. We have some animals, haven't bred anything yet, just I found 4 sheep, 2 cows, 2 pigs, and a couple of chickens. Let's grab that egg. Good. What else have we been doing? I did a trip to the Nether. We have our portal set up way down there. It's a biggin. Something's on fire though. That's not supposed to happen. I do imagine we had put the game rule fire tick off. If not, we might have to investigate and make sure we get that done. I also went through some of the settings. Okay, are you spreading? Or are you just forever burning? Let's do that, and we'll have a look. Shouldn't really take it. Seems to be fine. Boom, base. Egg. Been to the Nether, collected some debris. And in order to process this, we're gonna need a couple of machines. Now, this one has run out of fuel. Again. So, at the moment, oh, another ego. We are living on lava power. So, I just basically... We're gonna change that today, of course. So, we need flight before we visit the Warden. And for flight we need some form of unlimited power. Okay, that is that. And there should be one more on top of the hill here. So we're gonna get ourselves a solid batch of some turbines, and we gotta figure out what kind of block we need to store our power. Currently we're doing this as a standalone single player world. Perfect. And I made it so that I can home base as much as I want. Bit cheaty, but it is what it is. The important part is, do I have in here... We have 1 steel of that kind, Ad Astra, and we have 60 of that. Excellent. We should have some glass. We're gonna need that, because we're gonna have to build ourselves a crusher, and for that we're gonna need this. And a bit of osmium. Also made some upgrades, so we are good in the osmium department. 15, that's a bit much. Let's start with 4. And then we need 2 lava buckets and redstone, and this one needs... Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of these. Bit of redstone. Bit of iron. So a crusher. Oh, we need that stuff. That's why I have these one, because I made these things. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I've been walking around, so I found acacia, and I found these 2 guys. We're not gonna need that much, but they help us with the oak. I found this lovely thing, the avocado. So we can now have avocado toast, which is 1, 2, 3, 5 hunger bars, 5 haunches and 12 hunger bars. It's a glorious piece of meal. So 1 crusher. I can go here. 1 enrichment chamber. That's what we're going to start with. So we put not the iron. We'll put that in here. Let's also put that in there. That in there. That could go back. That can be dropped. I put that there. Not here. I did make some extra of these. Just didn't want to use them before we, you know, before we could do it together in the strem. I was trying to hold back. Let's see, where is my reload my thing in the OBS here. Let's put this thing there. Let me bring in my OBS so I can properly see my chat. Oh yeah, a couple of other things here also I've forgotten. Forgotten. There is that. And that. Okie dokie. So then we can put down the crusher, the enricher. We can put these in here and we can say output eject on. That's an input. Do I have a chest in here still? We have all the chests. Just put that there and we can say that is output eject on. So this is gonna triple our stuff, which is lovely. Nobody's gonna listen to that though. Oh yeah, I also did the boring villager stuff. So we have the silk, we have fortune 3, I have a mending and unbreaking 3. I'm still looking for looting, which is this bad boy. I'm not stressing it too much because we are really not that dependent on looting. Oh, efficiency for 13. Let's just leave that there. Feather falling, we don't care. I was at the cabin this weekend and then I have a lot of hours to kill, especially when bad weather. And also since I'm still a bit sore in the throat and a bit snotty nosy, I had a lot of spare time, so I had the time for this, so we can grab these two. We're still missing the bastion though, which is a thing. Other than that, we can have 2 of these. Right. At power, player transmitter. Where did I put? Yeah, I've made this and that. This is just a player pearl. That's case you don't know, it's super easy. You make this like that and then you use the aerial pearl to get this by right clicking a zombie or husk with this bad boy. You need that for player transmitter, and the binding card is just a blank card along with 2 redstone and a rotten flesh, and then you make a dimensional either by right clicking in Enderman or Endermite, or you can have the regular binding card which works in the same dimension. But if you use this and right click an Ender Dude, you can have power transmitted all over any dimension. So let's go in here. I should have some of this, some of that. Let's bring that one also. Some of this. I'm gonna probably need some of that. I'm gonna need some iron. Let's just make a bunch of that. So if I take a stack of this and do that, cool. All right, so we need the, not that one, this one. This is tiny, so we're gonna need some of these guys. We'll start with just the one. So then we have that. This one can transmit 1000 FE per tick. Ran out of iron. So use, we're gonna need another one of these. Press use again, and then it's basic comparators. Then we have the one that transmits 4000. Next after that, we're gonna need the hardened, which is this stuff. We're not gonna bother with that just yet. So back in here, we put this stuff. We have room for it, yes we do. Take this, we'll save that little bad boy. Let's look at the storage cells thingies here. Energy cell starter stores 1 million. This one stores 4 million. You can transfer 4000. Cube. This one holds 1.6. Okay, so these are better. Cool. We can also make these direct, okay. In that case, you want to make 2 of these. Not sure what I ever would use this one for, but we'll stick it in here. Let's go in here. Oh, they finished? Excellent. Let's break these. We can have these. Put down the crusher. And this one again. Put that back on top. So that should kickstart all of these. How are we for coal? Pretty decent. Just to get these guys started. So that's east. Receive. No? Yes. So that means that this bad boy is doing everything. So west is receive. This should be extract. Cool. And for now we'll just put these two there. Cool. So let's see, then we can put, not you. Put, is this full? Cool. Then I can grab this bad boy. Can I put that here? Yes. First we right click to bind. Put that in there. We can receive power. So then do we use this for anything useful? Probably somewhere down the line. Right now, no. So let's just make the rest of these bad boys like so. And then we need jetpack. Glorious, glorious jetpacks. So at iron jet. That is this. So 1, 2, 3 leather. Do we have any nuggets in here? I have some nuggets in here though. So that's simple enough. The first one we're gonna need is wood. We're gonna require a bit of that. Do I have furnaces? I have 7. We're gonna need more. Let's use that stuff. So let's start by making 1 more. And then we'll make this into 8 more. That should be a good start. We're gonna need a bunch of this stuff. Empty buckets can be stored in here for now. Sorry. And this requires planks. Planks we have plenty. So. And we need sticks. Oh, we had some sticks. Alright. So, this, for that, for this, we're gonna need 11. Let's just do 22 right away. Let's just do 32. 33. Hopefully I calculated this correctly. 1, 2, 5. So then we're gonna need 2 of these, 1 of that, and then we can collab that into a wooden jetpack and it should instantly charge. Cool. Finish with the planks. Then we have the stone ones. That uses any kind of stone. Did I make extra of these? I did not. So let's just use this. Should be fine. Five. 1. That should give us 2. And that should boom. That's the stone. The next is then iron. So iron is tier 2. Silver is also tier 2, so that's what we're gonna use. We have more silver than we have iron. Five. One of that. 2 of these. Seems like I calculated that correctly. Cool. And let's see, after silver there is electrum, which is a tier 3. We have gold, also tier 3. And we have invar, also tier 3. So for this, I think I have prepared electrum. Let's see. Then we're gonna need gold also, a couple of stacks of that. So then we're gonna need 11 of these. I'm not gonna do more than 11 for these because I can't remember how many I need, but it's always 5 of these, 1 of that, 2 of these, and that makes us the electrum. Cool. And then we are into the diamond thruster for tier 4. Okay, so I can put away that. The question is, am I good for diamond for this? I am not so sure. Five diamonds, so far so good. 2 thrusters. Yes, we have enough. Emeralds though, not so sure. But for that we can do this. And that. You don't have that trade. Cool, that should hopefully be enough. Fingers crossed. Oh, that required a diamond. Shit. We don't have enough diamonds for that. Crap. Okay, diamond deep slate ore is at the bottom of the world. Do we bother? No. We'll save that. We'll save this. We'll toss in the electrum, the gold. Do I have a spot for paper? Oh, we had some paper. Okay, cool. That can also go in there. And we will do first that. And this one goes on the body. And also, in case you did notice, I did find my bunny hoppers. That took a day itself to find the bunny hoppers. That was basically the entire Saturday from, I don't know, about 11 a.m. to, I guess, around 7 p.m. So let's jot that down. So step 1 we need is that thing. Let's just change that for fortune. Step into this bad boy. It's loud, I know. Oh, somebody dropped us a like. Always appreciated. Let's map. There's the other thing. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a bastion. There's gonna be some good loot, but we're gonna want better armor. There's my way down. Let's do home base. And let's get rid of these. And let's just do osmium, because osmium is quite good. And we'll just toss the... not you. There you are. We'll just toss these in here. Maybe. Yeah, just screw it. And then I can do back. These are usually not activated, but I'm a cheating bastard. Not really, but as I said, this is the tour. There are a lot of gas around here. Can we get some tears? And we're gonna disable hover. I'm gonna get some repairs also while I'm here. This is the wrong way, right? Of course it is. Ah well, screw it. It was the wrong way. Now it became the right way. Okay, that was a big one. These are slime island thingies, right? I think so. Oh, while we are here, actually, give me the silky one. Crimson nylon. Did that go straight into here? No. No. Oh, that's the fortune one. I was using the silky one. There we go. We got some fungus. We got that. Do I have iron? I do. I'm gonna want one of these. That's the roots. Let's just grab a couple extra. Can't remember. There's something there. That's a green thing. Alright, let's go towards that. We have a bunch of cobalt. I don't think I need that much more at the moment. When we need more, we'll come back for it. There we go. Silk touch. Warped nylon, warped roots. More roots. Do we have any of the fungus thingies here? There we go. Okay, that's these two are the important parts. What am I looking at there? Is that like a mine shaft thingy again? You can see it on the minimap, right? I can't see it here. Should be right about here. $4.7 mil. Okay, so it's not increasing much, or hardly increasing at all. Why is this not increasing? I know why. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. And this one should be increasing, right? No, because we are out of power. I'm an idiot. Alright, god damn it. Okay, that goes in there for now. We need this and a number of gold. Mecha wind, yes. Redstone, of course. We're down on redstone also. We're down on everything. We're poor. So that's 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Cool. 8. Then we are charging. Then we go back again. Idiot. So what do you think? What's the guess? How hard is it gonna be to find a bastion? A little bit of pillage along the way. Still have space in it, don't I? Yes, okay, let's put that away. There we have something. Straight in this direction. Yeah, these bad boys, they're mad as shit, yo. Can I go around? Okay, let's go across. Okay, here we are. It's not increasing quickly. Let's see if we can like... Oh, hello. Oh, there's a hole there. Let's make this buildable. I did see chests here. Okay, that led them straight to me. Ouch. Ouch. Cool. Where's space? Here's space. Wonderful. Fire gauntlet. Deal fire damage. Right, that goes in there. That goes in there. That can go in there. This is food. This is full, so let's see. Block stuff. That can go in there for now. Magma cube spawner. I think I have one more somewhere. This is just random chest that goes. Saplings for plant. We have one. Okay. So to make more of these, we need diamonds. So whatever little diamonds we have, it's gonna be made for that. So that's gonna give us 3. 1 in backup. One for that. So then we have the thing we need to get AllTheModium. Can I make these myself? I can. With diorium or gold blocks. Have I eaten this? No. So that's going to be my next meal. And I'm collecting all the tools because I'm cheap. And that goes there. We need a nature's compass. What does it say for deep dark? 2,000 blocks. All right. Let's go. So let's turn that off. We're gonna have to walk. We're gonna need to save some power to when we get to the deep dark. Because then we're gonna be able. We need to be able to fly. The fortunate one, yes, that's the one we want. And I've also been collecting a bunch of other stuff and things like salt, a bunch of food items. Oh, village. Have I been here? I don't know. Yes, I saw looted chests. So I have been here. Might not have looted every house everywhere, but it's probably just been a stop for food and looking for stuff, emeralds and things. I mined 1 emerald, I think. Still 1,000 blocks, eh? That's a long way to go, dudes. Oh, and also I found the orange tulips, so we don't have to worry about that. Found that when I was looking for the bunny slippers. Only have 1 pair of bunny slippers though, but I think I've slain 4 or 5 of the mimic chests when caving. I think boating is faster. And as I said in the previous stream, this is going to be like a slow march towards our goal. So if it's like particular things you want to see, like from any of the mods, or not tutorial style, but if I make any more tutorials, it's gonna be probably just from this pack. The little things I've done of tutorials has basically been done in a survivor world. Feels most fair to me. And I've been killing a lot of animals. So I have a bunch of raw meat, a bunch of cooked meat. Again, that's gonna be for when we start all the foodstuffs. All the stuff you can make, like you can make dough, you can make kebabs, probably forms of stew and things. Can I sleep here? Yes. Everything. Emergency mute. 300 blocks. This was very hilly terrain though, but it was actually very cool. Almost makes me regret my base location. Almost. Let me get on top of this. This could actually be super awesome. Let's go up there. No. Let's go over to that sheep over here. Because this is something I can just play with off camera. Let's just whack that. And let's just trash this. Get myself a waystone. We haven't committed yet, so to speak. So there's a tower there. Once we get proper flight, I'm gonna have a flyby here. So I might wanna delay our forever home castle thing. I have an idea in my head. I haven't quite made it into fruition yet. I was thinking about maybe start that today, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, we're gonna have to go on top of this hill, as I said. So you have a little lake. Let's have a look at this. You have a huge river. There's a tower. This could be extra super awesome, actually. But in order to properly get to it, we need creative flight. So, small tunnel, engage that. Let's just get some extra coal while I'm here. Let me make this into cobblestone. Okay, so there's a deep dark here. Okay, map, no. J. No, close. Follow. Okay, there's something there. Okay. Do I have torches? I do not. Yes, I do. I have some extra here also, don't I? Yes. Map's been updated. This is just a regular deep dark, I guess. I don't see. Usually you would see the city. We could be a bit too low. Yes, let's go a little bit back. Let's bring us to about this. Does that change anything? It doesn't look like it. Ah, it gave us another layer. But yeah. So that's us. There's some deep dark stuff here. Some there, but that's about it. So there's nothing here. Let's just do our TP. Deep dark, he says 2000 blocks again. I really should loot these towers, but oh well, let's. Chipped, flawed, chipped. Oops, sorry, cracked. Let's. Take this, we'll take that. Free silk touch, sure. Waste of time. Sorry. The heck is that? Okay, here's some villager dudes. Just looking at the windmill. It's a nice windmill. There's probably nothing we need in here though. Well, sponges could be nice. Not really. Take the waystone. Solar. Artifact. Some free iron, some bee cage. Oh, that's nice. Okay, good thing we checked. Steel, yeah. I'll take, not you, free obsidian also on that. Oh, really? Don't I have? I had obsidian in here. Why don't I have obsidian in here? I probably took it out. Totally wrong though. Cool. We're gonna have a windmill, so we can steal this design. Stuff we need. We need building blocks. I can come back for it. This is also a village thing. Screw it. If I remember it, I can come back when I grab the windmill. We are on a mission. That mission is AllTheModium, so we can have breaking tools. That's our goal. Time, about an hour, all right. Oh, hello. Shapeless gold, you bet. Really? It's a little bit over there. Well, we need redstone. Well, we need diamonds also. Are we really walking straight into one ore? Alright, we'll take it. That only gave us 2. Shit, that was bad. Well, it gave us what we were looking for, but not what we needed. Are we safe? I think so. Did see some gold also over here. Did see a bunch of mobs also. No more deep dark stuff though. That's just this little stuff here. Okay, that's an AllTheModium. Just a second. Wow, we're lucky. What? 5? I'm busy. Wow. Back to base we go. Because we're gonna double this stuff. Achoo. Boom. Okay, so this requires what? These. And that needs the ancient city, yes. So we're gonna need 1 copper, 1 stick, and a feather. So this, that, and this way. Cool. could just straight up make it, but that's expensive. And we're gonna need the thing anyways. So let's try and work off this one. That's just 2,000 blocks this way. That's where we were, weren't we? Yes. That's just around the corner. Ouch. Where is this dude? $51. Still no? Really? Damn it. How about at the Woodland Mansion then? Anything around here? 1,000 blocks that way. Okay, promising. Let's do the sleep. Also some things we're gonna wanna loot. Some free coal, can't say no. We're leaving the college, but I still can't say no. How many caves can I have? Well, obviously the answer is a lot. Ouch. Okay, mine is 17. Wait, what? Oh, follow. This is rough. Okay. There is something here. So we are in the... Oh, crap. All right, sorry, but apparently... I'm not so smart. Boo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo. Oh. Oh shit. Can it do anything though? That's the question. I don't think it can. I think it's just gonna disappear. Ah! Okay, that's no bueno. He shoots me through the things. That's not good. So somehow he managed to track me. She really shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, this should be good. This is good. Alright, idiot, can you like scram? This must be something. Cannot understand anything else. Let's just find that thing again. There's a little trick. Darkstone. All right. Yes. We are here. Shapeless. Let's just switch that for the silky thing. It's a good thing that these guys glow. Okay, so we have a thing. Okay, so while we are circling this fool, there he is. Stupid idiot. Okay, he left. Good boy. Okay, so around these parts is where we can look for the clay. These lines. Let's see. Okay, so this is what this entire thing is basically destroyed by magma blocks. Alright. Not gonna complain much. Just gotta remember to shift. Oh, luck, there's gonna be nothing. Shit. And the only benefit with shaders is you can see the AllTheModium ore pretty well. There's 3 shriekers, that's a death sentence. A lot of candles though. Okay, here's a shot. Nobody heard me. Pants. Unbreaking 4. Change. Let's get rid of that. We want that. There was another one across here. Let's get rid of this. We'll take that for sure. Disc fragment. Not sure what that do, but we'll take it. Oh, it had something to say. Well, that's 2. Can we grab these without alerting the ones on the other side there? Yes. Swift sneak, we can use that. I really should clear this one out, shouldn't I? Yeah. Well, screw it. Let's just do this. Okay, cool. Okay, might be lootable. Maybe not. That means I gotta bounce. Let's go back to this area. See if there's any chance we missed any suspicious clay. Probably not. They are usually quite easy to spot. Not that that absolutely matters anything in the long run of things. So we're gonna have to find another ancient city, it seems. That sucks. That really sucks. That's gonna be the second time. I need 2 cities to find suspicious clay, is it called? Which kind of suck. Are you like... Feels like somebody's watching me. No. No. Efficiency. Okay, let's check the opposite side of this thing. We'd actually pay a decent amount for night vision right now. That's a chest for us. Two gaps? Yeah, take it. Yeah, I knew it. He's right there. Cheeky bugger. Yeah. You be a sad crybaby. Okay, that worked out nicely. That not as much. Shit. Was there something inside of these? Yes. Is he gonna be mad at me for being in here? AllTheModium. But no suspicious sand. Which is annoying as hell. So from up here I felt like I saw another chest. Oh yeah, that's the one. Silk Touch Hoe. Yeah, we can use that one here. Pissing off all the wardens right now. But yeah. Okay, let's just go back on top. RTP. Okay, 256. That's not too shabby. That's the end stronghold, though. I need an end stronghold. Did I pass gold? I did. I'm not as rich as I can pass on gold just yet. Isn't there some chests in here? Always imagined there used to be a bunch of chests in here. Take these. Alright, so it's not a complete waste. Only slightly. Oh, very well. $16 is plenty, thank you. Okay, I've been here before also. Where is this on the map? Okay, so this is... Have I been in here? Yes. Have I looted this dude's house? Yes. Have I looted this thing? Yes. Okay, I have not looted this. It's an outpost. All right. This is where we were, wasn't it? This is the exact place where we were. Oh, I have this now, so I can pick these up. I don't remember what I could do with them, but exactly the place where we were. That sucks. I mean, like, what are the odds for RTPing and then coming back to the same place? Okay, not too far. What are the odds? I mean, come on. Nope. This is bad. It says 2,000 blocks this way. 1,000. That's a long ocean though. Close enough. Okay, trash can. Okay, so home base. Food, stay. Let's just take these out. Everything Warden will keep. And then we're putting things back instead of in here, because not always that smart, are you? get ingots out. I realized. Okay, there's that, because Warden is in the bottom, of course. Ingots can be in here, Gapple is in there. Okay, so this is empty enough, or is it? Now it is. So this, that is trash, 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 trash. Okay, so see, ingots, ingot, ingot, ingot. Trash. Okay, we have that, so I don't have to think more about it. Okay, so screw this. Saw that. Perfect. Empty, empty, back. Again, nothing. How is this even possible? It really shouldn't be possible. I mean, like, how many random locations do I have to visit? $1,200 blocks. Big wow. That's what it is. Oh, wait. So we're 9,000 blocks away, so it should not be that same thing. Is this? How the hell? I don't get it. I need some plat. Oh, some iron will take that. The rest. It's nothing. I don't get it. Thousand blocks. Red mushroom looks. That's something of a mushroom mine of some sort. I'm losing my mind. I'm pretty confident in my technique. Too low. Okay, there's a lot of iron down here, though. For sure. Yeah, alright. That's sorted. Of course it was 2. We got some peeps in chat also. Feel free to say hello. So, sure. Trash can. Ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. Okay, nothing. Just felt like there was something there. But no. 'Cause, 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 feel bad for myself right now. It's all the quartz though. Let's just get a real... Is there a waystone? No? Guess not. Some of these bathing houses. Okay, what's this then? Oh, that's a pillager outpost, my dudes. Not that we really care, but... I don't turn down gold. Some stuff over there. This is starting to hurt. Okay, 400 blocks. Okay, a bit of a hill. That's usually a good sign, but it hasn't been that so far for us today. Okay, so apparently this is a deep dark. Well, shit. Okay, I'm starting to dislike this. Okay, tall mountain thing. We don't care. Sometimes life's a sucky bitch. Right now we are experiencing the full force of it. Another temple, we don't care. We have two. How is this even possible? Four Netherites and four AllTheModiums. It's gonna leave me with three. It's enough to get that thing, so we'll do it. Only one ancient city, so select it. So that says 5,000 blocks this way. for an ancient city. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. What was that? Okay, that's a... what? It's a bunch of copper thingos. Spider spawner, I'll take it. We're collecting the lags. Weird. This might be... So we said Netherite tools, we said AllTheModium, and we said flight for as goal for this episode, so I might have to end this before we get to the 3-4 hour mark. I would love to get the AllTheModium template thingy. That would be nice. Okay. Okay, nice. Shapeless. There is one. Bada boom. Is there... Where's the second? Frick! That sucked. It could have been our third. Damn it. That's okay. We got 2. Ancient city. This one we're gonna come back to at some point. But not today. Okay, structure compass, that goes in here. There's a lot of tools in here. Oh, my neck. So to make another one, we need more netherite. Okay. So we're not quite there yet. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take that. This is the fortunate one. We'll upgrade that. So this will basically be our main pickaxe. It is unbreakable, which is glorious. So yeah. So before we end this, let's prepare a couple of things. Let's see. Snap this. Let's grab these. That'll be fine. We are low on gold, so actually we're gonna keep 2. Let's grab these 8. That'll be fine. And from let's grab a stack. We need some chests. From here we're gonna need some of that. So let's say we make 12 is fine. 12 is also fine. That go back there. These go in there. These go in here. Pop. that is something we're gonna need to set up like semi-quickly. Trying to think if it's something else that we need fast. How do we do... Is it called the chalice? Emperor's chalice. Void tear. Nebulous heart. We don't have that. But we do have an amount of this. Let's grab the toast. Let's put that in there for now. So much food in here. Bread can be cooked. Is that it? Probably. We have the eternal steak also. We have some pandas. Do we have room for 2 in here? We do not. I'm thinking. Can't think. Let's just do that for now. Let's grab this back again. Let's take a quick let's get this silky touch. Let's do a quick trip back into the nether. We did spot a fortress kind of thingy. So we would like a quick blaze spawner. Right there, so that is this way. Let's see, red nether bricks we're gonna need. Yes, yes. Speed of real mouse. This is an artifact, we'll take it. Only one blaze rod? That sucked. But that's okay. We'll get everything we want from that one spawner. Three. That's 6. This is the only spot we really could use. Would have a huge benefit from the looting stuff, but it's crowded in here. Okay, 5, that's 10. So it's not too shabby. Then we have this thing. Crap. That's what we get for not paying attention. Gonna get me in trouble with the piggies. That's all right. It's generally not that good loot in here. We are basically kind of way or past that point, that is called. But since we have this, we should be able to pick this up. The vibranium. Okay, so let's take a second, just see if we can spot any more. this side. All right. In the wall and on the roofs is where we find this stuff. You don't need much, but let's see if we can grab a few more before we kind of end the episode here. Oh, that's nice. Below 70 is what they usually say. So now we're gonna need the steady footing, whatever it goes, stable footing. So we don't get penalty for flying when we mine. I need a ton of that stuff also, but that's gonna be for later. There's one. Don't really know how many I need though. Okay, that's 2. Can't vein mine these either. Grab these 2 and we're gonna call it good. Cool. Back to the base. So we can open this, that's 13. Grab this, and that's gonna be all the things we need, meaning 26, that goes in there, that goes there. Alright, so off cam, I'm gonna have to do a couple of things. Step 1 is I'm gonna have to come here I'm gonna have to break all this here grassy stuff, you know, so I can get a better look at the landscape. And figure out if this here place is gonna be our location or if we're gonna stay where we are. This could be a good spot for my castle though, on top of that thing. Looking this way. A lot of space to build. I'm almost tempted to say, frick it, we're gonna do it like that. Yeah, yes, we're gonna move. We're gonna move here. Yes, we are. So I have some job to do. Preferably before Wednesday, because that's next big stream. If I don't get rid of all of this until then, I probably won't. I just gotta figure out where we're gonna put our castle thingy. It's gonna be on that hill, or it's gonna be on the edge there. Could do something here also, just because there are some things. So yeah, that could also be, but we want to be on a slightly elevated hill. Right, I'm having doubts again. That's no bueno. Gonna be up there, I think. We can always move in this direction. Yeah. Had I been at this dude's house? Sure had. So yeah, I've been around here before. Alright. Job well done. I got a lot of work to do, but that's gonna be tomorrow or Wednesday. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna cost me all my hunger in just whacking this stuff out. And there's gonna be some of these things we wanna keep for later. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, anyways, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye bye.